Hey guys, Luke here. Um, this is a video I've actually been meaning to make for quite some time, but I never really got around to it, and so here it is, my official video on the live-action Moana. This video will be talking about two things. First will be my theater experience and how I enjoyed being in the theater where I watched the movie. And second, what I thought of the movie itself and if it's really as bad as people say it is on the internet. Alright, strap in because this might be a long one. First, we're going to talk about my theater experience. I went to my local theater to see this movie. It was like at 7. So we sat down and I thought this was going to be a chill movie theater experience, just like I did with Minions and Monsters last week, and the week before that we also watched Toy Story 5. I made a video about that one too, expecting it to be bad, but Toy Story 5 was actually pretty good. Same can be said for Minions and Monsters. It was actually really funny, but that's besides the point. This movie theater experience, however, was much different than those two because unlike those other two experiences, which were pretty chill and nothing much happened, there were these girls sitting next to me. They wouldn't stop talking. They went on their phone. The phone screen was pretty bright. They spilled popcorn, and it made it a bit of an unpleasant experience. I wanted to say something so bad, but the bigger person in me decided to let it slide because it just wasn't worth me losing my patience over it. So yeah, that's my theater experience. Other than the girls who wouldn't stop talking and made a big mess, it was pretty good. My snack, which was popcorn and like a soda, it tasted good as always. Whenever we go to the theater, I never put the movie theater butter on my popcorn. I always grab the bottle of the movie theater salt and I sprinkle it on my popcorn. That's what I do. And it was good, pretty good, yeah. Apart from that one minor inconvenience, the theater experience was like a 6 out of 10, I would say. The 6 being that not only the minor inconvenience I just mentioned, but also it was kind of the middle of the night and I was a bit tired after the day. But how was the movie itself? I know that's what you guys clicked on the video for. Is it as bad as people say it is on the internet? I mean, I can see the problems that people have with it, but overall, it was pretty just mediocre. Yeah, it was pretty mediocre. I could tell everything that was going to happen, everything the characters were going to say because it happened in the original movie. All the songs were pretty much the same. Pretty much. There were a few changes to a few songs here and there, which I didn't mind all that much. But I know what the main question is going to be. What did I think of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as live-action Maui? Well, yeah, he doesn't look great in the muscle suit and the wig. So that knocks a couple of points off. Other than that, yeah, he's basically playing cartoon Maui. It's just like everyone says he is. You know what? You know what's funny? I said this to myself a while ago. You could blindfold me and then play both the cartoon and the live-action version of You're Welcome. And apart from a few minuscule lyrical changes, I could not tell you which one is which. Because that's how similar they sound, and that's how similar The Rock's performance was. Only he seemed a bit more bored this time around playing Maui. There was very less of the original energy he brought to the character. So yeah. What did I think of the main actress playing Moana? She was actually pretty good. She was a bit I don't want to be too critical because this is the first movie she's been in, I think. But she was a bit pitchy in some of the songs, and there were certain scenes where she lacked the proper emotion. But other than that, it was a good first movie for her, and I'd love to see her in more stuff. What did I think of, like, the CGI, the other characters, the songs? The new covers for the songs are actually pretty good. These new actors do a lot. They play a lot of what the old actors played, with the songs, with the singing. They try to add their own stuff into it. Um, what else? The CG. Yeah, the CG. A lot of people are complaining about it on the internet. I don't think it's that big of an issue. I mean, yeah, there are certain scenes where it just looks like not real at all, like the most fake thing ever. But other than that, it was pretty good. The story was pretty much the same. The characters were pretty much the same, and yeah, it was pretty much the same movie as the cartoon, only with live action, some new actors playing the characters, and one new song at the end by the original actress of Moana, the new one, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, which I thought was a pretty cool take. Bringing Auli'i, I think that's her name, bringing Auli'i back to the movie, as a one last, not one last goodbye, but as a way of saying we acknowledge that she was the original Moana. Sorry, there was a fly. And so that was my review of the live action Moana. Did I think it was great? No. But do I think it was as bad as people say it is on the internet? No. I definitely saw the potential. You could definitely say the actors were most of them were trying in the roles they were given. So overall, it was, I would say, a 6 out of 10 movie, much like my theater experience. Well, I hope you guys liked the video. What did you think on the movie? Leave it down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.